Imagine surviving something so catastrophic, so devastating that the world would call it worst attack in human history. Now imagine surviving it again just 3 days later. Sounds impossible, right? But this is the true story of a man who survived both Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings. And the strangest part is that he was there just on a business trip. Part 1. An ordinary man in an ordinary job. His name was Tsutomu Yamaguchi. He was an engineer working for Mitsubishi. In August 1945, he was in Hiroshima on a routine business assignment. Nothing unusual, just a normal work trip. But on the morning of August 6th, everything changed. He was walking toward the dockyard when he saw something strange in the sky. A B-29 bomber. And then a flash of light. So bright, it felt like sun was falling on earth. Do you know what that means? It means first atomic bomb had been dropped. Part 2. Hiroshima, the first explosion. In an instant, the world around him vanished. Buildings disappeared, the ground shook, a massive firestorm erupted across the city. Yamaguchi was thrown by the blast wave and severely burned, but somehow he survived. And now comes the part you wouldn't expect. He managed to find a shelter. He spent the night in Hiroshima, surrounded by destruction. Everything he saw was gone. But he wasn't done yet, because next day he made a decision that would change everything. He returned home to Nagasaki. Part 3. The journey to home. Now pause for a second. Put yourself in his situation. You just survived a city being bombed, erased from existence. Most people would run far away, but Yamaguchi boarded a train, injured, burned, and shaken. He just wanted to go home, and he thought the worst was over. But he was wrong. Because 3 days later, on August 9th, he was back at work in Nagasaki. Part 4. The second bomb. He was telling his boss what had actually happened in Hiroshima, trying to explain the unimaginable. And you might be thinking, no one would believe him, right? But before he could finish, there was another flash. Another explosion, another atomic bomb dropped on Nagasaki. And this is where things become almost beyond belief. Because Yamaguchi survived again. Part 5. How is that even possible? Now you're probably asking, how can someone survive 2 atomic bombings? And that's exactly what makes this story so unbelievable. Yamaguchi was injured in the first blast, and he was inside a building in the second, far enough from the center of both the explosions to avoid instant death. But make no mistake, he was still exposed to extreme radiations, burns, and long-term effects. Yet he lived, not just for days, but for decades. Part 6. The man who carried the impossible. For years, Yamaguchi didn't even talk about what happened. After the war, he returned to work, he got married, he raised a family, but inside him was something no one else could imagine. 2 atomic bomb survivals, 1 human life, and here's the question that really hits you. How do you even begin to explain that to someone? Part 7. Recognition and Legacy. In later years, Japan officially recognized Tsutomu Yamaguchi as a double atomic bomb survivor. He became a symbol of resilience and peace. He spoke publicly about nuclear weapons and their destruction. And in 2010, he passed away at the age of 93. But his story remains one of the rarest survival cases of human history. So let's go back to the beginning. A man goes on a business trip. He survives the worst attack in human history. He goes home and survives it again. Now tell me, what are the odds of this happening to a single person, that too twice? And more importantly, was it just luck or was it something beyond human explanation? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I will meet you guys in the next one.